India working along same line. Trump says US won't pay tariffs to Indonesia, has full access. President Donald Trump on Tuesday local time said that he struck a deal with Indonesia, as part of which the US will have full access to the country, and went on to claim that India is working along the same line. He announced that Indonesia will pay reduced 19 tariffs on its exports to the US, while there will be no levies on the products from the United States, giving America full access to everything in the Asian country. As the India-US trade talks are underway, Trump claimed that India is working along the same line as Indonesia. We made a deal with Indonesia. I spoke to their really great president and we made the deal. We have full access to Indonesia, everything. As you know, Indonesia is very strong on copper, but we have full access to everything. They are going to pay 19 and we will pay no tariffs. They are giving us access into Indonesia, which we never had. That's probably the biggest part of the deal. India is basically working along that same line. We're going to have access into India, Trump told reporters. Watch US President Donald Trump says, we made a deal with Indonesia. I spoke to their really great president and we made the deal. We have full access to Indonesia, everything. As you know, Indonesia is very strong on copper, but we have full access to everything. We will pick. Twitter.com /Farf17 Leoni July 15, 2025. You have to understand, we had no access to any of these countries. Our people couldn't go in, and now we're getting access because of what we're doing with the tariffs, he added. His claims come days after Indian Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal said that India is negotiating the trade deal with the US keeping national interest in mind. India does not negotiate under deadlines, we negotiate keeping national interest in mind. National interest is paramount in all our work across the world, Goyal had told reporters earlier this month. Nanan taking to his social media platform, Truth Social, the US president shared the details of the deal, as per which, Indonesia will purchase US energy, agricultural products, and 50 Boeing jets. This landmark deal opens up Indonesia's entire market to the United States for the first time in history. As part of the agreement, Indonesia has committed to purchasing $15 billion in US energy, $4.5 billion in American agricultural products, and 50 Boeing jets, many of them 777s. For the first time ever, our ranchers, farmers, and fishermen will have complete and total access to the Indonesian market of over 280 million people, he said. He also announced that Indonesia will have to pay the US 19 tariffs on all its exports to the US, while there will be no levies in the other direction. Swipe left for next video. In addition, Indonesia will pay the United States a 19 tariff on all goods they export to us, while US exports to Indonesia are to be tariff and non-tariff barrier-free. If there is any transshipment from a higher tariff country, then that tariff will be added on to the tariff that Indonesia is paying, Trump added. In his letter sent to the Indonesian leader last week for failing to strike a deal with the US within the 90-day pause period, Trump had slapped a whopping 32 tariffs on its goods, which are now reduced to just 19 in the new trade deal. Latest blogs.